This time of the year, everyone's coming out with their list of their favorite whiskeys that they purchased or they've tried. This is our list. Hi friends, I'm Laura, this is Troy, we're Baker Drinks, and we have our 10 favorite bottles that we purchased this year. There's many things that go into deciding what's our favorite. It's not always the best tasting, if that makes sense. Nope, worded that wrong. Sometimes, like the best whiskeys we tried are so incredibly overpriced that it takes away from the experience. So price does come into factor for us a little bit.
Yeah, especially when the bottle is north of $200. I almost feel guilty drinking it. I just can't enjoy it as much as I would like to, or as much as I enjoy some of these more budget-friendly bottles that made our list.
The first one for me is the Bulleit 12-Year Rye. This thing is sweet and exactly what I want in a rye whiskey. It gives me all that rye flavor without a whole lot of proof. I liked it so much I bought a backup, and I don't like buying backup bottles of anything, but this one, definitely love.
I think we paid about $50 for that bottle. It was supposed to be kind of a limited thing. I still see them on the shelves, so if you haven't had a chance to pick one of these up, they're still available. This is the Redwood Empire Pipe Dream 101 proof. You can tell it's still really full because this is a brand new bottle to us. We just bought this in the month of December and liked it so much that it made our list as favorites of the year. Paid about $47 for this bottle, $46.99. The tag's still right there.
Proof.
It's 101 proof. I was not expecting much from this bottle. If you watch our review, I was saying that the regular Pipe Dream's kind of simple. This one brings a layer of complexity that I was not expecting. I was just kind of blown away by it. And, you know, that opinion may change as we get more time with it, but initial impressions, I was blown away. Great price, great tasting whiskey. That's why it's on our list.
Next is the James E. Pepper Cask Strength Bourbon. Delicious. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say other than it tastes amazing. It's reasonably priced at $60. It looks great on the shelf. I mean, I love this bottle.
The decanter bottle was a bonus. I guess we can do something with it when it's empty.
Probably not.
But at that price, nobody feels guilty about drinking it.
Exactly.
So one of the things that you notice as you start buying and collecting whiskeys is that all of these major distillers come out with tons of limited edition bottles, and they're all ridiculously priced. We happened to find one this year that was extremely easy on the budget. This is the Wild Turkey 101 8-year Jimmy Russell 70th anniversary, coming in about $55. And I was thinking this was just going to be another Wild Turkey 101, which I'm not a big fan of unless I'm using it as a mixer. Got this home, was fully expecting to not like it. Surprise, it was pretty darn good.
Troy likes most Wild Turkey products, so I wasn't surprised that he liked it. But I was more surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. It has a lot more of the fruity profile that I do enjoy in Wild Turkeys, but I don't normally get in the 101. And now we've got this, and it was one that, again, I don't usually buy backups, but we bought a backup of that one because we enjoyed it so much. Next on my list is the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill. This is a special release from this year, and like Troy said in the previous bottle, a lot of these big distilleries are releasing a lot of special releases that are crazy price. This is $80, pretty difficult to find. I mean, most people are not finding this bottle, but the people that did very much enjoy it. It has a lot of flavor, it's great. It's, you know, a little bit more souped up version of their gold label and just a little bit more expensive.
Initially saw a lot of hype and anticipation for a new Coy Hill release. And then people started seeing the proofs and you started to see some cracks in that hype. And then people got them and they're like, oh, it's not anything special, it's just a gold label. We tried it next to one of our favorite gold label picks. It was definitely better. I wish they would have a broader release so everybody could get a chance to buy this. Another special release makes our list. This one's from Maker's Mark. It's a Costco exclusive. It's the Lost Recipe. This one brought the mocha stave out of retirement. I was just walking through Costco one day, not expecting to find anything. They had cases of these in there, about $70 out the door. I picked it up, brought it home. We had just had the Heart release, which, shocker, was a disappointment to us, where everybody else loved it. However, we weren't expecting much on this one, and we're just pleasantly surprised. I wish they would not have retired that mocha stave. It added so much flavor to this bottle.
And if you haven't noticed, this list is kind of in the order based on price. It's not really our least favorite to most favorite. We're just kind of going in price. So we're stepping up a little bit here to the $100 range. This is the Bardstown Goose Island barrel-aged bourbon, and it's $109. So that price is a little high, but what's inside is delicious.
Yeah, there's some good things coming out of Bardstown. As Laura said, our first experience with one of these, they just hit our markets in December of 2024. So saw it on the shelf, grabbed it, and what an amazing flavor this whiskey has. If you're a fan of the Goose Island Bourbon County Stouts, you will love this bottle because that flavor matched perfectly with Bardstown's bourbon. So this next bottle on the list, it won an award.
Oh, look at that.
It won the Best of Show at the Ascot Awards. It was touted as the George T. Stagg Killer,
which is insane.
So the hype around this bottle was insane. I picked this up online at Sealbox. It was about $80 plus shipping, put it just over $100 for us. But it's the Smokey Hill cask strength. This is contract distilled from MGP. It's the distilleries in Colorado. It's a blue corn specialty mash bill. It's got some crazy viscousness in there, just an incredible flavor. I can see why it won the awards. It's not a George T. Stagg Killer. This bottle, if you were able to get your hands on one, is something special.
Yeah, and it's such a unique flavor that you don't get in a lot of bourbons. If you're like us and have tried and own a lot of bourbons, sometimes you want something a little more unique, something that stands out to all the other bottles, and this one does that. I think it's the blue corn. It kind of had this funk to it that made me think it was coming out of like Texas or something, but I really enjoyed it, and then I found out it's not from Texas, so I just enjoyed the flavor of the blue corn. The next one is about a $150 bottle. This is from High and Wicked. It's called the Jury. It is a 15-year-old whiskey finished in ex-Madeira barrels. So if you've ever had anything with Madeira in it, or finished in Madeira, it's a very sweet, desserty flavor, and this was fantastic. I actually got this for Troy's birthday, but apparently I'm enjoying it the most. So I just love it. It's cask strength, but it's not crazy high proof. It's 104 proof, so I'm able to drink this and enjoy it and just feel happy every time I do.
So the last bottle on my list is the Peerless Double Oak Ry. We got this for $136 plus tax in Washington, so put it probably right around 150, 155. Anyways, this is one of those brands that Laura and I were done with. We were not going to purchase any more Peerless. It's high priced and it's good whiskey, but it's just not crazy good to us. It's not worthy of the price tag. But everybody raves over the Peerless Double Oak Bourbon. We don't see that in our area. So I saw the Double Oak Rye and I was like, well, I wonder if that's any good. Everyone loves the Double Oak Bourbon. I'll give it a try. So we went back on our word. We picked up one more Peerless. We got it home and was just blown away with the flavor of this bottle. This is very, very good. Kind of a cherry Dr. Pepper cream soda kind of vibe going on the flavor, and just a great sipping whiskey. So happy to have it. Peerless lives another day in our household.
At least with this bottle. So that is our 10 favorite bottles that we purchased this year. We wanted to list bottles that we would buy again. There are some other bottles that we've tried this year that were absolutely fantastic, but there's no way we would buy them again. If I'm not going to buy it again, is it really the best whiskey that we purchased or our favorite? So this is our list. I'd love to hear what you guys think and what your favorite bottles you purchased this year. So please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you again soon. Cheers. there's some stuff you can cut out of that for me because I sucked. My words were not wording.
It was fine, babe.
It was not.